Right, I'll show you how to answer questions to do with energy, forces doing work, and forces and their effects. Question 1. Which of these forces keeps the moon moving around the Earth? Well, that's gravitational. Part 2. Which of these is a scalar quantity? So remember, scalar has size only, whereas a vector has size and direction. The only one that has size only is energy. Question 2. An athlete uses a training machine in a gym. The display on the machine shows the time spent on the machine and the amount of energy transferred during a training session. Time and energy. Figure 5 shows the display for 2 different sessions by the same athlete. Explain what the display shows about the average power of the athlete in each of these 2 sessions. So always base your explanation on a calculation. So the calculation for power is energy transferred divided by time taken. In session 1, you can see 45.2 kilojoules of energy has been transferred in 300 seconds. And in the second session, it's less energy and it's the same amount of time. So let's make sure we mention all of that. So session 1 is more powerful because it transfers more energy in the same amount of time. You'll actually get 4 marks for that. It's only worth 2. Other ways to get the marks is by putting the actual values in. So session 1 would be 45.2 kilojoules divided by 300 seconds, which is 0.15 kilowatts. If that's in kilojoules, then this will be in kilowatts. Remember, 1 watt equals 1 joule per second. Session 2 would be 37.9 kilojoules divided by 300 seconds, which is 0.126 or 0.13 rounded up. So you can see that value for session 1 is bigger than for session 2, so you'd probably get 2 marks for that as well. So there's lots of different ways to pick the marks up. But as I say to my students, always base your explanation on the calculation. Question 3. A cyclist is riding a bicycle at a steady velocity of 12 metres per second. So that's V for velocity. The cyclist and bicycle have a total mass of 68 kilograms. So that's M for mass. The cyclist starts to cycle again. The cyclist does 1,600 joules of useful work. So that's either E or W, energy or work. And it travels 28 metres, so that's D for distance. Calculate the average force the cyclist exerts. Okay, so what equation do you know that's got F in? And some of these other values. Well, energy transferred equals force times by distance. So if you're going to cycle your bike, you've got to use a certain force to make it move a certain distance. That's going to mean you need to transfer a certain amount of energy. E equals F times by D. Rearrange that to get F. So therefore, F is going to be E over D. Make sure you know how to rearrange equations, otherwise you're going to lose marks. Put the values in. And that comes out as 57.14. And that'll be newtons. And that's the last question. If you're studying Edexcel, this unit's very small and there's not many questions asked. Right, just in case you don't know how to do the magic triangle, to rearrange equations, do a top shelf for a divide by sign, do a multiplied sign on the bottom. We've got something times by something, so that'll go in on the bottom. And then you've got one thing left, which must go in the last space. And then cover up what you're looking for, and what you're left with is how to work it out. So we're looking for F, cover up F, and we're left with E divided by D. Good luck in your exams. Work hard, be nice, and bye for now.